Hello, and welcome back to our partner training series presented by ServingIntel for your point of sale system. In today's video, we will continue to discuss and explain the operations of our recipe maintenances. More specifically, today we will learn about a unique way that one of our partners uses their recipe maintenances in order to identify common allergens like nuts in their food offerings. And as I said, this idea came directly from one of our quick service partners that was having an issue with nut allergies and his staff's inability to remember the dishes that contain nuts. So he decided to utilize one of our unique platforms that comes built into your POS system to assist his staff. If you have seen any of our other videos on the topic of recipe maintenances, you might know that's what we're talking about. And you might also recall that by using recipe maintenances, users can create new recipes using recipe maintenance, and is often used to enter mixed drink recipes for use in the bar. Recipes can be attached to an item in item maintenances, allowing the user to sell the item from the recipe help dialog box. But instead of using this feature only for our bar recipes, today we will learn how to utilize this feature to identify nut allergens in our food items. So if this seems like something that might be useful to you or your business, let's take a look at how we can utilize this feature in a different way. We will begin in our back office. Once there, we will click the maintenance icon, followed by the recipe maintenance icon. This will bring us to our recipe maintenance configuration window. Once here, we will begin by selecting New in the recipe name drop-down menu. Then we will select the item that we want to attach our recipe to from this drop-down list right here. Next, we would normally enter our complete recipe in the recipe dialog field right here. But since we are using this to identify allergens, we can just list those here in place of a recipe. When we have finished entering our allergens, we will click File and Save As. Then, when the Save As dialog box appears, enter a recipe name in the text field. And with that, we have now created a new recipe and attached it to the corresponding menu item. But remember, we aren't quite done yet. We still need to access our button maintenance and create a recipe help button for our staff to access allergen information from the front end. So make sure that you tune in for our next video in the series to learn how to conquer this step. And before you leave, don't forget to click the link below and subscribe to the ServingIntel channel. That way, you can stay up to date on the latest tips, tricks, and new technologies available to you from ServingIntel. And as always, if you encounter any issues with this or any other aspect of your system, please call the ServingIntel service desk for 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week premium software support by dialing 1-888-477-7711 and selecting extension 2. Support tickets can also be generated by sending an email to service@servingintel.com, and your support requests will be handled quickly and efficiently by one of our highly trained and dedicated support staff members. Thank you for tuning in to our Partner Learning Series, and be on the lookout for more helpful videos and tips coming soon. And most importantly, thank you for choosing ServingIntel for all of your restaurant technology needs.